To enable workers to perform visual tasks efficiently and accurately, adequate and appropriate lighting should be given. The illumination can be provided by daylight, artificial lighting, or a combination of both. Methods for measuring and evaluating artificial lighting for indoor workplaces are specified in European standards and Czech technical standards. DN 12464-1 specifies lighting requirements for humans in indoor workplaces. All usual visual tasks are considered, including display screen equipment. DN 1838 lays down minimum requirements that emergency installations should meet. DCSN 36001111 contains basic provisions for the measurement of daylight, artificial, and combined lighting in indoor and outdoor areas of buildings. DCSN 36001113 specifies further provisions for the measurement of artificial lighting conditions in the interior of building. Artificial lighting measurements are generally performed to determine lighting conditions and visual comfort during the use of lighting systems, and to verify that these conditions are in accordance with the applicable standards. Specific lighting requirements for indoor workplaces with visual tasks and their associated areas are given in N 12464-1. When measuring artificial lighting, the influence of daylight shall be excluded by measuring at times when there is no daylight or when the lighting apertures are darkened. Luxmeters, luminometers, and luminance analysers are used for illumination measurements, the permissible errors of which are specified in the standards depending on the required degree of measurement accuracy. Illuminance shall be measured at control points arranged in a regular rectangular grid over the entire reference plane throughout the space or its functionally defined parts and at workstations. If an obstacle prevents measurement at any of the control points, the point is omitted, and this circumstance is noted in the evaluation report. The height of the reference plane is 0.85 meter above the floor, unless a different height is specified according to the specific function of the space. For example, in preschool facilities, it is 0.45 meter in some rooms. Or on roads, it is no more than 0.2 meter above the ground. In the case of work area measurements, the illuminance is measured as close as possible to the surface of the task area. Before the actual measurement, all relevant lighting-related circumstances shall be ascertained. D. The shape and dimensions of the whole or a functionally defined part of the space to be measured, and the task areas. D. The location of workstations and equipment. D. Details of the lighting systems. D. Location of control points where illuminance will be measured, etc. The condition and function of the measuring instruments shall be checked before measurement. Before starting the measurement, the artificial lighting shall be switched sufficiently in advance to stabilize the luminous flux and bring the lighting system to a state that is normal for the use of the space. Maintenance data is obtained. The area of the reference plane, which may be vertical, for example in the case of a school blackboard, is determined and the control points are set, with an attempt to capture the places with the highest and lowest illuminance, or the position of the workstations shall be respected. Care must be taken to ensure the correct position of the luxmeter sensor during the measurement. The measured values are recorded in the chart, and any facts that may affect the results are also recorded. The measurements in the office are similar to those in the classroom. When taking measurements, care must be taken to ensure that another person does not adversely affect the measurement. Emergency lighting is set up for use in case of failure of normal lighting and is designed in accordance with Standard N 1838. 2013 Lighting Applications, Emergency Lighting. The main purpose of emergency artificial lighting is to safely leave the area when the normal power supply fails. The selection of the control points is carried out, as in the previous cases, according to CSN 3611-1. The illuminance is measured in the floor plane, i.e., the sensor is placed on the floor. In the evaluation, the measured values are adjusted according to the characteristics of the measuring instruments, calibration results, etc., using correction factors to reduce measurement errors. The resulting values are tabulated or plotted directly to the control points. The minimum and average illuminance values and the uniformity of illuminance shall be determined, compared with the required standard values, and the degree of compliance evaluated.